Welcome back, Bears, to our last show before spring break. As you can see on the screen, we are testing out live captions today, so you will see live text on the screen during the show. There might be some issues with the text being accurate and working the entire time. We're learning here. Actually, Josh Brown is learning as part of his capstone project, with the goal of improving the show and making the show more accessible to all. And Skylar has already headed off to spring break, so this week you have me. The vernal equinox arrived on Tuesday, marking the start of the spring season for the Northern Hemisphere. What is the equinox for most of the year? The Earth's axis is tilted either toward or away from the sun. That means that the sun's warmth and light fall unequally on the northern and southern halves of the planet. During the equinox, the Earth's axis and its orbit line up so that both hemispheres get an equal amount of sunlight. The week following the spring equinox is spring break for our Burlington schools. As students prepare for their spring break travels, here are some safety tips from the Center of Disease Control. 1. Stay up to date on your vaccines. 2. Check CDC's webpage for your destination to see what the health risks are the concern in your destination. 3. Visit your healthcare provider. They can help get your destination-specific information. 4. Plan for unexpected issues and events. And 5. Protect yourself during travel. Speaking of spring break, I heard that Nathan is live at Tan Wolf, making sure he's prepared for his trip to Denver with the boys lacrosse team.
On the move.
Sponsored by UA Ed Foundation.
What's up, guys? We're here at Tan Wolf. I'm with Abby Wolf. You want to introduce yourself? Tell us about the place.
Yeah, my name's Abby Wolf. I own Tan Wolf Spray Tan Studio here in Upper Arlington. I'll give you guys a little tour.
All right, let's see you around. What's that?
This is reception. We don't have a receptionist. If you come in, you just sit down on the couch and hang out. We have our retail here. So if you need products for before care for your spray tan or after care, this is your spot to get all the things that you need for your tan.
All right.
Our rooms are down here. We have 3 spray tan rooms that we tan out of. So this is usually my room. We do the spray tan in here, and you guys stand in a shower while we tan you.
So I'm guessing that around this time, spring break, and then before prom or busy seasons, what's that usually look like for you?
That's definitely our busy season is right now. So if you want to come in for like prom, I would come in 2 days before prom. Is prom on Saturday?
Yeah.
So usually coming in on Thursday would be perfect.
And then what's the difference between a spray tan and just a tanning booth tan?
Yeah, spray tan actually is just on the outermost layer of your skin, so it's not unhealthy for you, whereas like tanning beds penetrate down into your skin and make you has cancer risk, and this does not have cancer or wrinkle risk to your skin.
Well, we're gonna see myself later with the tan. We'll see about it. Let's toss about to Alex around.
Needing some fresh music to play during break? Well, we have a talented artist, Connor Wheat, or Bevy's Planet, in our school who came out with a new single today. Let's get behind the scenes of this process.
Inspiration for Burnout was being burnt out. You know, I've been burnt out for like these past few months. So I decided to write a song about it because 1, it's being productive. 2, it's stating how I feel. It's like therapy to me. So I started doing music because, you know, the whole COVID era, there was like nothing else to do. So like it was between Legos, sitting inside watching movies. I chose music because I've always loved doing music, especially as like a little kid, playing with like guitars and stuff, making sounds with like chairs. I had a drum set when I was younger, and I used to be like really chaotic, so I just hit everything, make loud noises. My parents didn't really like that. But then I got into guitars when I was like 8, and that's kind of been where I've stuck with. But also doing vocal music is kind of my main thing. producers will send me beats, or I can go to YouTube, look for a beat. If I'm feeling sad, I'll make a sad song. If I'm feeling excited, I'll make an excited song. If I'm mad, I'll yell into that mic for 2 hours straight. But yeah. And I freestyle it too. I don't really write. I've been burnt out. Now I'm not.
This is Skylar Burkle reporting for the WARL.
You can listen to Burnout or any of his other music on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, and other music streaming services. With his new single, Bevy's Planet is selling exclusive merch on his site to help raise awareness towards burnout, and you will hear his new song during the bell change after this period today. Wednesday was the International Day of Happiness. Happiness is a fundamental human goal. The nation's General Assembly recognizes this goal and calls for a, quote, more inclusive, equitable, and balanced approach to economic growth that promotes the happiness and well-being of all people. Ranking up 60,000 Instagram followers, Dr. Laurie Santos teaches happiness to students at Yale University, with her course being proclaimed as the institution's most popular course. Josh, show us a clip from one of her presentations.
Our thoughts. Yes, an initial thought might pop in your head, but you actually have complete control about whether you follow that thought down a rabbit hole or start ruminating about that thought, or you keep going, right? We actually have a lot more control over our thoughts than we think. That's the thing that we need to focus on to feel happier. We need to be focused on how we can change our thoughts and putting some effort into changing those.
Dr. Laurie Santos is speaking to the entire student body on Tuesday, April 2nd. That's right, after we return from spring break. Additionally, on April 2nd, the Upper Arlington Alumni Association will host an art walkthrough throughout the GBB. Welcome to UA students and alumni alike. Later in the show, you'll hear from students and staff about what makes them happy. I'm happy that I get to work with Tommy every week. Tommy, how about you?
I'm just grateful, man. It's always a grand old time. Welcome back, Bears. I'm happy that I can bring you some juice every Friday and give you the rundown on sports. First off, Chase Balker recently announced his commitment to play golf at Robert Morris. Haha, Chichi Bokeh, congrats. Another Balker is competing, as it's a big weekend for 5 of our UA water polo athletes, as they will head to Riverside, California to compete in the National Championship Tournament hosted by the Olympic Development Program. Ella Dean, Sarah Snyder, Riley Schuler, Audrey Jack, and Lulu Balker will represent the Great Lakes Zone alongside 12 other zones. These 5 athletes are the most UA has ever had attending this competition. Best of luck, Bears. UA lacrosse started off their season off strong, with the girls team sweeping Jackson 18-7 and the boys team clinching a close 11-10 win over St. X. Thanks to Joe Mader with the last-second go-ahead goal to certify the victory. And the girls play at home tonight against Canada's Hill Academy and Sunday versus Midwest powerhouse Loyola Academy. Those of you staying around for the break have a chance to see the defending state champions in action. The boys lacrosse Bears travel to Colorado on Tuesday to take on 2 competitive teams in the University of Denver Stadium. Men's volleyball has had an all-right start to their season, going 2-4 with wins against Gahanna Lincoln and Olentangy Orange. The teams played Olentangy Liberty last night and got swept 3-0. Baseball and softball have been balling out in their scrimmages so far, and the boys are working hard in preparation for their spring break tournament down in Florida. Softball's first game is against Bloom Carroll after spring break. In the spirit of March, the madness has officially started. The first round of the NCAA men's basketball tournament began yesterday and will be continuing throughout the weekend. The biggest upset so far was 14 Oakland taking down number 3 Kentucky yesterday in a battle. Only 0.008% of brackets remain perfect. I know mine isn't one of them. I'm going to pass it like Stockton to Mrs. Deal, who's going to give us the winner of March Book Madness.
Hi, everybody. It's Mrs. Deal. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for participating this year. In this year's books, we had Where the Crawdads Sing and The Great Gatsby. And do we have predictions over there from Sam, or are we just going right to the winners?
So I'm here joined by Olive Stanek, Duke Glashaka, and Delilah Koss. Now, there are some of the possible winners for March Book Madness. Now, Olive Stanek, what is your predictions for who's going to win?
I had overall winning Where the Crawdad Sings.
I had Great Gatsby.
I also had Where the Crawdads Sing.
Now, let's see what the actual winner was for Mrs. Deal.
The actual winner was, no surprise, The Great Gatsby. So, Duke, you are in second place.
Duke, what do we think about this?
Well, I think it's pretty good. I'd like to thank my teacher, Mr. Davis, for helping me out in my bracket. He really inspired me to just create a great bracket and fostered a great learning spot in my in his classroom. So.
Now, unfortunately, some of the other people were actually not here today, but the people who did win, Claire Ratsky was first place, and in third place, someone individual named Madison. Now, let's toss it to Tom, who caught up with the freshman who was busting it on the courts this winter.
Welcome to the interview segment, Bears. Today we have
Charlie Freiberger.
And today we are going to be going over his path to become a varsity Bear tennis player. So my first question for you, Charlie, is how did you prepare for this tryout? How did you get ready?
So just basically a week before tryouts, went out there with my dad after school, about an hour and a half a day, and then just went out there in tryouts and just tried to get the job done.
What's your dad know about tennis?
He dabbled in some tennis in college.
All right, and so you're coming off a great basketball season for our JV squad. Tell me how basketball translates to tennis at all.
You got to be quick and smart. What shots you hit, and that's about it.
Last weekend, you got a little fresh cut to prepare. So how's that going to help you on the court? Is it going to make you feel lighter at all?
Yeah, I'm going to be more aerodynamic. Shout out to my barber, Grant Southworth. He got me nice, and yeah.
Sure. Shout out EMP Phase too. All right, and our last question, in the season of March, who do you got winning your March Madness tournament?
Go Houston. Tigers they got it. This is their year.
All right, well, thanks, Charlie. That's all we got. See you guys later.
This is how we can.
All right.
Perfect.
Let's get a little
You're
reveal.
glowing.
It's pretty good. Looks pretty natural, I'd say.
Yeah, it's meant to mimic the color of your skin, so everybody turns a little bit different color, so it looks very natural.
You want to talk about Tan Wolf?
Oh yeah, if you guys want to get a spray tan, book online, tanwolf.com. We're by appointment only, so we'll see you soon.
All right, well, thank you so much for having me out here. Let's kick it back to the studio.
Wow, Nathan, you look so sun-kissed. Spanner's Honor Society hosted a raffle fundraiser with a chance to win gift cards. The winners are Mallory Radlinsky, Izzy De Leon, Azella Lane, and Tallulah Blower. Winners can see one of the Spanish teachers to claim their prize. Today is the last day to claim your missing items from the Lost and Found. At the end of the school today, all unclaimed items will be donated to a local charity. The Ramadan room during lunch period has moved to room C2103. Individuals celebrating Ramadan are welcome to gather in this space to recharge, relax, and be with others who are fasting. The STAND project is raising awareness about substance use during lunch today by providing students with the opportunity to try on goggles that simulate the impacts of marijuana and drinking alcohol on the brain. Plus, there will be frozen treats to enjoy. The nationwide hackathon, a full-day school field trip with free food, prizes, and swag. The deadline to register is today. See Canvas on Dr. Diane Kale for details. Me and Tommy went around the school this past Wednesday to see what makes our students and teachers happy. What's up, guys? It's International Happiness Day, and so we're gonna go around and we're gonna ask people what makes them happy. What makes you happy?
Alex.
Okay, Alex, what makes you happy?
Trip.
The beach.
Playing lacrosse with my friends.
Being with my family and my friends.
Oh, what makes me happy? Well, my family makes me happy for sure. And especially, I'm very happy right now because I just got back from Disney World. And that always makes me happy.
Really?
Yeah.
Great experience there.
Indeed.
My
family makes me happy, but when my students achieve, that makes me happy. When they get it, that's awesome.
We love a caring teacher.
Just like vibing with my friends and relaxing.
Hitting a Burbs Dallas Fleece.
Hanging out with my boys, Jaden Johnson and Eddie Oakley.
It would make me really happy if everybody follows the Fostering a Conversation Instagram.
I would say family, friends, things like that.
Anyone else? Anyone particularly sitting next to you?
No. Our juniors and sophomore class, though, soccer players, we love them dearly.
Summer, because then I can enjoy my lemonade.
Sounds good. Thank you. Something that will make the Arlingtonian happy is for people to shop their big sale after school in GBB. All proceeds from the sweet sale will enable Arlingtonians to print their next publication. Plus, purchasing something sweet might make you happy while satisfy that sweet tooth as you leave the building for spring break. Make it a great spring break, Bears.